Welcome to Champs Training. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to set up a new user in Champs. So from the users page, let's go ahead and click the Add New icon, and we see that there's several fields that we have to fill out for this record to be valid. One of the first things you're going to want to do is assign a unique user ID for this user, and go ahead and give them a password. Now, if you want to set up some restrictions on passwords, you can do that in the application options. For now, in this case, it's open, so we're going to keep it simple. And the users will be able to change those passwords themselves in the future. We're going to go ahead and fill out the email address and first and last names. You'll notice that the middle initial is optional, as is the phone number. We do need a display name, however. Network login is also optional, but if you utilize Microsoft ADS authentication on your network, it's something you might want to consider using. You can plug in the user's ADS login here, and then instead of using the Champs user ID and password, they can use their network login that they use in every day. It allows you an extra layer of security and control. So that's a nice feature. Go ahead and save this, because once we save, notice there's two more tabs. Here's some more information that we have to have in order for this user to be able to get into the system. First of all, system role. A system role is basically a collection of access rights. These access rights are what grant permissions to visit different pages, to modify documents. So an administrator will have grouped up appropriate access rights for, say, different departments or different types of users, and here we'll select one of those groupings. The other key piece of information is the location. So Champs is a multi-location software. Every user needs to have at least one location, but can have all of the locations. Once a location is selected, especially if there are more than one, you want to make sure you select the default. When the user logs in, that's what they're going to be logged into. Now, of course, if they're associated to multiple locations, you can see from the drop-down up here that they can change that while they're using the system. What the location is going to do for the user is filter out assets and some other document types and information that isn't pertinent to where they're at. So this helps them to get work done where they are without having to filter through a whole bunch of extra stuff or see all these extra records that don't apply to them. So once all of those items are filled out, we can click Save, and our user's good to go. They can log in with the password that you supply them and get started, get to work. Now you've seen how to set up a new user in Champs.